All right, welcome to this video on ratio tables. We're going to start on page 59, where it talks about the ratio table. I'm excited because this is a little bit of science and intermixed with math. They said that the ratio of your weight on Earth to the weight on the moon is approximately 60 pounds to 10 pounds. So that's where they start with this. Okay, so this is a ratio table. All right, and basically a ratio table is just a way to organize different ratios. Okay, so we start with 60 over 10, and they got from 60 to 30 by dividing by 2. And then if you divide the top, you also need to divide the bottom. So we get 30 to 5. And then they did an interesting thing here. They added, all right? They added the 60 and the 30 to get 90, and then the 10 and the 5 to get 15. Now, we could have also multiplied by 3, all right? 3 here and multiplied by 3 here. And that would also get us this 90 over 15, which is basically what they're getting at right here. Right now, 4 students basically worked through these problems. And you can see what they did here. Howard and Carla basically got the same thing, but he multiplied by 2 and she multiplied by 4. So how do you get the same answer if you don't multiply by the same thing? Well, the problem, or the thing is, it's a different starting point. So they started here at times 2, so 60 times 2 would be 20, and 10 times 2 would be 20. Sorry, 120 and then 20. And then down here, they started at this point essentially, right? 30 pounds multiplied by 4 would be 120. 5 pounds multiplied by 4 would be 20. All right? And then it says, well, what about Mitsu here? Well, Mitsu basically added 30 and 90 to get 120, and 5 and 15 to get 20. So again, same answer, all right? Just they went about it a different way. Now, Ralph went about it a different way. He added 30 on top and 30 on the bottom. But we see that when we're adding, we can't add the same thing on top as we do the bottom. Basically add these two numbers and these two numbers to get the final numbers. All right, we cannot just start here and add 30 to get, because 30 plus 90 would be 120. You cannot do this down here on the bottom, because it would not be 45. As we know, it's 20. All right, now take a look at the problem here on the bottom of page 62. All right, there's another ratio. 2 pizzas serve 9 students. So we can project this out to 10 and 45 by multiplying by 5. And then to get from 45 to 450, we multiply by 10. So that would mean this answer needs to be 100. So back over here, we filled in 100, and then we went from there. And you can see there's different patterns to get there, all right? Different strategies, okay? To get to this, some students might multiply 10 or 45 by 3 to get 135, and then 10 by 3 to get 30, all right? Some might have gone from 9 to 135, and then whatever you get there, you multiply to get from 2 to here, all right? Looks like it would be 15. All right, so we can use different patterns to get our numbers, all right? And then we can use those patterns to answer questions like, how many students will 12 pizzas feed? They didn't tell us that this in the table, but we know that 45 students can be fed by 10 pizzas, and 9 students can be fed by 2 pizzas. So we add those two numbers together, we get 12 pizzas, and we add these two numbers together, we get 54 students. All right? So your assignment is page 67, filling in the tables. Remember, there's several different ways to get to the answers. And remember, you don't have to base it off of this first number. This first number might be a great ratio to use, but you don't have to. See? You could go from here to here, or you could go from this ratio to this ratio. These all should be equivalent ratios. All right, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.